everybody. This is Rock My Bean. Welcome to 7th of March 2024. And we are going to listen to another song from Led Zeppelin, rock and roll live performance in Madison Square Garden in 1973. John was 12 years old where Doc came out.
I was.
John was 12 years old when Doc came out.
A little too young for Zeppelin. I was still listening to, like, Elton John and a lot of great pop artists at the time. And Zeppelin wasn't even on my radar. I mean, I was listening to hard rock. I wasn't paying attention to hard rock at all until I got to high school.
Yeah.
And then I really started getting into it. Yeah, I was only 12 years old when this came out. Now, have you ever heard this song?
No.
Okay, now you have seen Zeppelin at the Madison Square Garden.
Yes.
The last we did Black Dog, and that was the same concert, same show. Before that, we did Immigrant Song, which was in Australia, but this was done at the Madison Square Garden show. And there's a lot of songs that were recorded at this show, and there was a movie they made called "The Song Remains the Same."
Yeah.
And of all these songs from this, I think it was this show, and it went to the theaters.
Yeah.
They actually had this at the theaters called "The Song Remains the Same," and it was you go to the movies and see Zeppelin playing this. I think it was this concert.
Yeah.
And so it became very well known for because it was part of a movie. I don't think the movie did it justice. I don't think the editing was very good. There were some problems with it. But this was still a great concert and very typical of a Zeppelin concert. In fact, they're going to show the audience there. And I remember I looked just like that. The long hair, no T-shirt on, having a great time, watching Zepp.
Yeah.
And there was a big party going on. Let's put it that way. Big party. Things going on, substances and drinking and having a lot of fun. Anyway, so it was an incredible experience. I'm glad I had a chance to do it.
Yeah.
It was amazing. But this concert was when I was 12 years old. So I saw it when I was 16. So it was a little while later. But this song, Rock and Roll, is a very cool song. One of the last band that I was in, we played this song at our last show.
Yeah.
And it wears you out because the drummer is just he's playing the bass drum double. He's playing the snare drum the same time he's hitting the hi-hat. So he's and that is work.
Yeah.
And I played it, and it's a blast to play and listen to, but it's work for the drummer.
Yes.
And for John Bonham, it was up to the task. He was one of the best drummers ever. In fact, I think he was the best with Neil Peart. That's it. All right, so you ready to hear Rock and Roll live 1973?
Yeah.
Let's do it, man. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1. Hit it.
Rock and roll.
lonely, lonely. Lonely, 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 lonely. Ah. That was really good. Lonely, 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 lonely.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, I read it like this. Lonely, 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 lonely. What is he supposed? What is he so? He's trying to do the yodel. Lonely, 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 lonely.
They just stop playing, and then he say lonely, 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 like almost like Elvis Presley. You know?
What if he's trying to do yodel?
No, it wasn't that. It was just a place where they would stop and he would sing and it would accentuate that part of the song. Then the band would come right back in with the drum. Da 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 da. Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, what did you really like about the song? What did you not like about the song?
I really love the song. I really love the song. I really like his drumming.
Yeah, well,
it was kind of like a, was kind of like going on the slide.
I mean, John Bonham had a set that was half the size of Neil
Peart.
Peart.
It was really good.
Half the size of Neil Peart's and did almost just as much on it. He really know how to use the drum set.
Yeah, what decade is this?
1970s.
1970s?
73, yeah.
1973.
And here he's playing the Acrolite. I think it's a Ludwig. Could be wrong. It's an Acrolite drum set. The whole show. See my snare drum over there?
Yeah.
That's acrylic. In fact, hold on. I'm going to grab it and bring it over here. Excuse me, folks. Let me get by you. He's actually playing a set that looks like this drum. Let's pop the snares off. All right. There we go. Okay. Excuse me. All right, folks. So he is actually playing a drum set. This is clear acrylic, right?
Yeah.
And what it does is it really gives you a strong resonance.
Yeah.
It becomes part. It allows a drum to be really loud.
Yes.
And I got this drum because I was in a band that had no microphones for the drums. And the band was loud, and I needed to be louder. So I got this snare drum using acrylic.
Yeah.
That whole drum set of his that he played, the whole drum set was acrylic.
Yeah.
The whole set, the bass drum, the toms, the snare, it was all, I don't know what the snare was, but everything else was acrylic. And I don't think they even make that set anymore. I would love to have one, I'll tell you. But it just really made his set even louder than it already was. It was super loud. It just got louder.
Yeah.
And one thing about this song, the drummer never quits.
Yeah.
He's the whole song, except for that stop where he goes, lonely, lonely. That's the only place where he actually stops playing. But he's playing from start to finish. Then there's that big finish at the end. That's how you. So the drummer is working his butt off from start to finish. And I played this in live at a couple shows, and let me tell you, man, it's work. It's work. You gotta be rested and ready because it isn't over till the last cymbal crash. Yeah. You don't get a break. You don't get to lay back and kind of take it easy like during the verses. No. You're pounding it out the whole song. And John Bonham is playing that snare drum like this. Okay, he's hitting the hi-hat, right? He's hitting the hi-hat, da-da-da, playing those quarter notes, right? But with the snare, he's going like that. And I got the snare roll. Like that. So he's playing the eighth notes with his left hand. Notes with he's not doing eighth notes with the hi-hat and quarter notes with the snare, what you usually do, or you're going ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. No, he's going the opposite. He's reversing it. Yeah. And that's work, man. That's work. And he does it the whole song, except for the lonely part. And of course, Jimmy Page's guitar playing is just, he's got a great little lead there. It's really a great rock and roll. It's a rock and roll song. It's really rock and roll. And it's about how this guy
being a rock star.
Well, no, it's about having a great time listening to rock music. That's really what the song is about. It's really just a fun rock song. You can dance to this.
Yeah.
People do it at our band concerts. So anyway, Rock and Roll Live. I love this song. It's a challenge to play. In fact, I might record this one. Man, it's work. I got to really prepare myself because it's. You can.
But don't ask me.
No, not yet. You will. It requires a lot of stamina. But
lots of there's a goofy structure in that song.
Not really. It's really very simple. It just plays that. It plays the verse. It plays the same verse chorus all the way through, and then stops, does it again, stops, does it again, stops, does it again, stops, and then the song ends.
Yeah.
It's the tricky part is at the end they stop and start a few times, and you think it's over, but it's not. They do it one more time.
Yeah.
So you got to remember to do it that last time.
Yeah.
Or you're done playing and the band's still going.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that, and I almost did that once.
And they doing lonely.
And lonely time, and the last time he just says time, and then it's quiet. Then the drummer goes, put it up, does this little solo at the end.
Yeah.
But if you stop too quick, after time, the band's going to come back in again, and you're not playing. So you really got to remember how many times they do that at the end, or you can find yourself looking like, you don't know what you're doing. Okay, so 10 being the best song you've heard, 1 being the worst.
10.
You're giving it a 10? All right, there you go, right here.
Yeah.
Fist bump, that's good. We did it. We're giving it a 10 because it is a 10. It is definitely a 10. Yeah. It's not one of the songs that a lot of Zepp fans will have other people listen to first, but I think it's a really good intro to Led Zeppelin. If you've heard classic rock and you hear this, it sounds like classic rock. It's a pretty straightforward song. It's not fancy. It isn't unusual. There's not a weird breaks and strange sound effects. Zeppelin had a lot of those, and it's not that long. It's relatively short. I think it's about 4 minutes long, so a little longer than your typical radio song.
Yeah.
But it's not like 16 minutes or 20 minutes like some of Zeppelin songs. It goes on forever.
Yeah.
All right. So there we go. Rock and roll, folks. For all you Zepp fans out there, I hope you like this. Mark, you've heard Zeppelin now 3 times.
Yeah.
Do you like them? Are you a lot? Okay, or not that much?
I really like them.
Okay. Any particular reason why you like them?
Because of this song, Rock and Roll.
You like this song?
Yeah.
It makes you like them.
Yeah.
And that's why I said it's a great intro.
Yeah.
To people who haven't ever heard of Zeppelin. Maybe they didn't really know what they're about.
Yes.
Give them this song, and it's full of life. It's really classic rock. It's very simple, and it helps give you like a gateway song into more of their music. And that's how it is for you.
Exactly.
Okay, well, there we go, folks. There's our opinion. Remember to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. Please do all that. Please subscribe. We need subscribers.
And subscribe to my DJ Mark 2000.
DJ Mark 2000. I can't remember that. Anyways,
DJ Mark 2000. John is here sometimes, and I'm doing lots of other stuff that we are not doing on Rock My Bean, and because I'm focusing more on dance music and MTV.
But he does a lot of non-dance music now. He's listening to a lot of MTV hits and things like that, so you really dig that. Go over and listen to that. Watch our Rush reactions. We're doing Rush. We're doing Pink Floyd. We're doing ABBA. All the ABBA songs and all the albums in order. Yeah. So check that out. And, of course, we're doing the Mighty Zepp. So we're doing 4 major bands, and we're going through them, and we're listening to almost everything we can. Mark hasn't heard a lot of this stuff.
And we are listening to ABBA, too.
We're doing ABBA stuff, and Mark hasn't heard a lot of ABBA. He likes them, but he hasn't heard all their music. And as we get into their later albums, I think there's stuff that you haven't heard before. So this is going to be cool. So if you like all those groups and you like what we're doing here, father and son reactions, I got a tail end baby boomer, Gen X. And we got
Taylor and baby boomer.
And then we got a Gen Z guy here, my stepson. I know all this stuff. I haven't heard everything. When ABBA, I've heard a lot of stuff.
But I did it.
Mark has never heard a lot of these songs, so this is his chance to hear them and learn to grow and like this music that I think was some of the best music ever made. Okay, there we go, folks. Thank you for joining us. Mark, say goodbye.
See you later.
Remember to keep smiling, stay
happy, and keep rocking on.
Keep rocking on.